IELTS Life Skills A1 Spouse Visa Test.
Hello everyone, this is Angelina. I'm an IELTS coach and a language trainer, and I welcome you back to the series of lessons for the preparation of IELTS A1 Life Skills Speaking Test. There are 40 important topics. If you prepare those topics, your success is guaranteed. But there are some additional topics that have recently appeared in the exam. You must prepare those to secure your success. Let's move to our next topic for today, that is work. It is an important topic, so we'll talk about the questions first. Do you work? How long it's been you're working? What type of work do you do? Or what do you do? Where do you work? Do you like your job or do you like your work? What do you like about your work? What do you dislike about your work? How do you travel to work? Do you take lunch at work? Do you take tea at work? Are you friends with the co-workers? Do you have friends at work? When do you go to work? For how many hours do you work? Do you work on the weekends? How many days of the week do you work? Do you work for extra hours? Do you get paid for extra hours? Do you work online or do you go to an office? Do you like to work from home? Do you think personal life and work life should be balanced? Let's answer these questions. Do you work? Yes, I work. Or if you're not working, you can say, no, I don't work. But if someone says, I don't work, please don't stop questioning. You can ask, do you do housework? Because if I'm not working in an office, I might be a housewife. So if you're questioning partner B, what do you do? And the partner B doesn't work in an office or doesn't do any online job and says, no, I don't work, then you can ask, do you do housework? Do you do domestic work? I will be making a separate video for that. But today in this video, we'll continue the questions for someone who actually works, and gets paid for the work. So let's continue with our questions. Do you work? Yes, I work. How long it's been you're working? It's been 10 years I'm working. What do you do? I am working in an office as a manager. Or I work in a bank. Or I work in the supermarket. Or you can say I'm a horse rider. I'm an assistant. Or you can say I'm a teacher. You can say I'm a doctor. Anything, right? What do you like about your work? There are many things that I like about my work. I like my co-workers or my colleagues. I like my office. I like my cabin. I have a computer there, a desk there, and I'm always given the best tea at the office. I really like to work. The best part about my work is I like my job because I love to manage things. As a manager, I enjoy managing other staff. What do you dislike about your job? Well, I like everything about my job, but there's one thing that I don't like about my job, that I have to work on the weekends too. I have to be available for any new meetings or any projects all the time. That is something I don't really like because I want to balance my work and my personal life, but this is not happening. How do you travel to work? I travel to work by my car. Or I travel to work by public transport, by a bus, by a train, or by any other vehicle. You can also say I travel by bike, a motorbike. How many days of the week do you work? I work 5 days in a week, or I work 7 days in a week. Do you work on weekends? Yes, I work on weekends, or no, I don't work on weekends. Do you work for extra hours? Yes, sometimes I work for extra hours and I get paid for extra hours. No, I don't work for extra hours. For how many hours do you work? I work for 10 hours, or I work for 8 hours. Whatever is the duration of your job. You can also ask, what are your working hours? I work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the evening. I work from 9 a.m. in the morning to 5 p.m. in the evening. Do you like to take tea at work? Yes, I love to take the refreshments at work. I like to take tea and some snacks when I'm tired of working. Is your work tiring? Yes, my work is tiring. As a manager, I have to manage everything and run around the office and tell everyone what to do. So my job is very tiring. It makes me tired. Do you like to take lunch at work? Yes, I take my lunch at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I take the lunch with my other co-workers at the cafe. The cafe has very delicious food. Do you think personal life and work life should be balanced? Yes, I think personal life and work life should be balanced. You should not work all the time. You should save some time for your family and your children. And you should spend some quality time with your friends. It is important not to work all the time and forget all about your family and friends. What are the popular jobs for people in your country? People like to work as a doctor, people like to work as an engineer, and people also like to do office jobs. There are some people who want to be teachers, and some people want to be artists. So these jobs are very popular in my country. Well, if you learned anything from this topic, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It would be a great help for the channel. Thank you.